that welcome babies into the Jewish community. I know you might have thought that Elijah worked only a couple of nights each year, wandering from Pesach Seder to Pesach Seder, but the tradition also imagines Elijah being present at every Brit Milah or welcoming ceremony for an infant. That's a lot of bagels and creamed herring. Visiting Pesach Seders, baby namings, and announcing the Messianic age, that's the job description for Elijah. A seat is left empty for Elijah because we believe every single infant, potentially, could be the Messiah, or bring the Messianic age when the world will be restored to wholeness and hope. No more broken pieces or parts. The possibility that Prophet Elijah is here in an empty seat, witnessing your potential, brings me to the class of 2013. Best we've ever seen. Every single one of you has the potential to bring wholeness and hope to our world. In many ways, you already have. So for you, I share this story. It begins in an aging, rundown monastery, a residential community for monks. The grounds are overgrown with weeds. The apartments are in shambles. One day, the abbot of the monastery was walking in the woods, wondering if he needed to close the monastery because things were so bad. The abbot found, as he was walking in the woods, the community rabbi was also walking in the woods. And the abbot asked her for advice about how to reinvigorate the monastery. The rabbi had some suggestions, but nearly everything she suggested had already been tried at the monastery. Nothing was working to stem the monastery's decline. But as they were parting, the abbot and the rabbi offered one last bit of advice. She said, well, it's nothing certain really, but maybe it will help. I've heard that one of the members of your monastery just might be the Messiah. And then the rabbi walked away. While returning to his dilapidated monastery, the abbot shared this cryptic advice with the monks. Crazy rabbi, they all thought. I know you've thought that on occasion. Crazy rabbi, they all thought. And then during their daily chores, each of them started wondering, well, what if one of us is the Messiah? It could be the abbot, each of them thought. He brings visionary leadership. Or it could be John, he brings so much wisdom. Or maybe it was Luke, he was very organized. Thomas, he was so happy. Francis, he was so compassionate. Or maybe it's me, they thought. Oh my gosh, if I'm the Messiah, is this how I should be behaving? Uncertain as to which of them might be the Messiah, the monks began looking at each other differently, treating each other with respect and kindness, demonstrating tenacity, creativity, and great energy, committing themselves to repair and healing. That mood transformed the monastery and began to attract attention. Slowly but thoroughly, the monastery became a more thriving and a more special place. And so it has been with you, my dear students. Your classes transformed our school with respect and kindness, with tenacity and creativity and great energy, and with deep commitments to repair and healing. You act often as if one of you may be the Messiah. Then we're a better school because of it. But that's not enough. The challenge for you now is that you embrace the possibility that every person you meet after today could also possibly be the Messiah or be your partner in bringing wholeness and restoration to the world. Let this inform how you treat others, how you pursue your passions, how you repair our world. Because ultimately the value of your JCHS learning lies not in what you know, but in how what you know inspires you to act. The value of JCHS learning is in being able to ask questions about why and to pursue answers based on treating others and yourself as if they or you could help bring the world closer to wholeness and hope. Finally, in just a few moments when you stand to receive your diploma, take a moment. Breathe. Pause. Then turn your head to one side and take in the joyful expressions of pride coming from your family and friends. And then turn your head to the other side and look at your tradition reflected in our people's ancient Torah scrolls. And close your eyes to remember everyone in the empty seats, the ones you're carrying in your heart. And know the world needs the courage and compassion that only you can bring, the encouragement and determination that only you can offer, and act as if the hope for wholeness and healing can only come from you. Yehi Ratzon, may this be God's will.
Amen.
I now invite Dr. Peg Sandell and Ms. Roni Ben David, who were part of the Keystone coordinating team, to formally present each of you for your diplomas. Roni and Peg stand in for all the professionals at JCHS who have worked with you. They represent the best of learning, lovingly crafted, one student, one question, one conversation, one insight, one journey, one thesis, one community service project, one relationship at a time. Relationships inspired by the curiosity of our students and the wisdom of our faculty, and often the other way around. Roni and Peg.
In just a moment, we're going to read the names of each graduate in Hebrew and in English, and we ask that you hold your applause until both the complete Hebrew name and the complete English name have been read. Sharon Bat Ofer.
Sharon Agai.
Adi Bat Yosef Vachaya.
Adi Riker Aloof.
Orly Bat Aliza.
Delara Rebecca Silver Artikaslan.
Shifra Bat Rina Michal V'Shaul.
Pavla Bergen Wolf.